5, 4, 3, 2.
Dentists are in the business of solving problems and pain, taking that pain away from their patients, but they have pain of their own. If you're a dentisting human, you know what we're talking about. And there's some huge problems. Matter of fact, one in particular that is afflicting dentists more than anything else. And we're going to help you with that problem because we've got joining us today, Dr. Paul Goodman. We call him Dr. Nachos, and he's joining us here to talk about what that is. Paul, good to have you with us today.
Thanks so much, Terry. Excited to chat with you.
Okay, we got you here. What I want to find out is, first of all, what is that problem that dentists are facing, and how is this wonderful service you have called Dentist Job Connect helping to solve that problem?
I really appreciate you asking, Terry. There's so many things I get a chance to do and feel honored and lucky to help dentisting humans. But what I figured out, especially over the past 12 months, is that the biggest problem the dental industry is facing is connecting dentists for jobs.
Yep.
Let me just tell you a little more about this. We have 6,000 graduating dental students a year. We have so many dental offices out there that need help. How do we connect a dentist that wants to start his or her career with a practice owner that is enthusiastic, but just flat out exhausted, Terry? He or she is doing too much work. He or she has too many hygiene patients to check. So they reach out to us and say, Dr. Paul Goodman, Dentist Job Connect, Jill, the director, I need help. I need an associate. But it's the key is what we're doing is trying to get these two groups connected together, which is a bigger challenge than most people would think.
Yeah, and I know you've seen a lot of evidence of that and what's out there. Some people might not know it as well. You've seen it. What are some of the evidence that you've seen of this problem?
Well, a couple of things is dental school does not teach enough communication, business, and networking skills. So they finish dental school shuts the door and has not given them resources to start looking for a job, how to interview for a job, how to evaluate a job, and how to start this job. So the job seekers leaving dental school or residencies literally or just don't know where to go. Maybe they look on a few random websites. Maybe they ask a few random people, but these are people with hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt who need a good position. And then the practice owners, one thing about dentistry is you're in this cave in your dental office. You're often not using LinkedIn's and Instagrams. So you don't know when you shout out for help, I need dental help. What do? Oftentimes, Terry, they think I'm going to go to a dental school and ask them, but many of these dental students aren't licensed yet to work. So we're trying to fill in this gap and make a fun community with an affordable and amazing for all system for dental practice owners or groups to list their position on Dentist Job Connect and then connect these seekers through Instagram, through Facebook, through email, through our Facebook group, through text message. So connecting dentists to work and do full contact arts and crafts, Terry, which is what I call dentistry or dentisting, is the name of this game. And right now, the evidence is there's very unhappy practice owners, there's stressed practice owners, there's practice owners with too many patients, which is a problem. And then we have younger dentists who don't know where to go. They maybe get into situations, Terry, where the people who interview them are not being totally honest with them about the job. So we have a lot of dissatisfaction, and I get these messages sent to me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, now let's look at the other side of that. After someone has worked with you and they found that associate, what kind of reports are you hearing back from real world dentisting humans? An owner, what kind of reports are you hearing from them when they've found that right person?
I mean, to them, it's one of the best things anything's ever done for them, because think of being in a situation, and we've all been there, whether you're a restaurant server, someone watching young children, somebody who's teaching people, and you just have too many things to do and too many people that need your attention. And someone comes riding in to save the day and says, hey, I'll see some of these emergency patients. I'll check these hygiene patients. I'll start doing some of your crowns. So the impact on the dentist office, on the dentist morale is amazing, because you do one thing and solve two problems, Terry. The practice owner now has better morale. The person who has the job is making money. And ideally, long-term, the practice owner would benefit financially too. But right now, it is about decreasing their stress. So we've heard amazing feedback. Missouri, Ohio, Philadelphia. We have jobs in almost every state out there. And we've listed them on an easy-to-use platform on our website, dentalnachos.com. And we have all kinds of text message ways for people to connect. And additionally, Terry, we run content pieces on how to interview, what to look for, daily guarantees, when to contact an attorney. So we're also infusing great information along with this because we want these results to be great.
Okay, well, Paul, I'm going to pause for just a moment here and step over here on the side because we got you here. I'm going to reach through the screen and twist your arm just a little bit here because you practice what you preach.
Yeah.
And I've heard from a little birdie that you have an associate yourself, Dr. Alicia. And so if you don't mind, just right here in front of everybody where the camera's going, how's it working out?
I mean, she's phenomenal. I'm so lucky to have met her. I used my own invention, Dentist Job Connect, so I was glad. So one of our amazing associates, Dr. Evan, moved across the country with his awesome wife and family, and we had an opening. And what happens is, this is what I want to share in a value-based way, Terry. When you get used to something in your life, ride sharing, Zooms, and someone takes it away from you, it's very disruptive. So even though I was thrilled for Dr. Evan to move with his amazing doctor wife, we had an opening, and who was going to see these patients? Who was going to help these people? So we used Dentist Job Connect. We met Dr. Alicia. She is phenomenal. She's getting mentored. She's getting benefit of learning from my brother and I and the other dentists about how to conduct yourself as a dentist, how to communicate with patients. She can ask us questions. We're getting the benefit of when there's just too many patients, Terry, we have another licensed dentist on site. We have someone who can help us. So it's just been the best of the best. And I love creating these experiences for more people.
Well, that's good. We're high-fiving you across the miles here on that one. It's working out really well. We wish Dr. Alicia the best, but I'm not going to let you get away without telling us how people can get in touch with you then. They say, okay, we need some help on this. How can they get help from you and the Dental Connection?
I want to share a couple of things with this. So we want to be part of the solution. If somebody's looking for an associate or looking for a job, use all different channels. Use walking up and down the street and stopping by dental offices. But what we do is we create awareness on positions that people may not know about. So you can text the word job to 215-543-6454. You can text the word job to 215-543-6454. And immediately, Terry, you're going to see over 100 open positions across the country. So that's how job seekers can find out about the jobs. If you are a practice owner or a group who needs help, text the word hire to 215-543-6454. We're going to tell you about this amazing and affordable, people like affordable, Terry, amazing and affordable way where it's just a fraction of what your office brings in to solve one of your biggest problems. So those are the two text ways. And if you forget about all of that, just email jobconnect@dentalnachos.com and our awesome team will be happy to help you.
All right, we're talking with Dr. Paul Goodman, talking about Job Connect and the way for dentists to get the help they need. And if you're a dentisting human, you want to follow up on this. Get the information. You can find out what's there and how it is. Paul Goodman, before we let you go, any final words that you would say to that dentisting human that's looking into the screen right now and thinking, this sounds interesting?
We all learned about the ABCs as young people, and I want to help with the ABCs of dentisting. And that really is always be connecting, always be communicating, always be caring, because that's where the magic of life happens. So I want to inspire dentisting humans of all ages and stages to reach out, connect, make new friends, find a job, and help your morale as a dentist.
Paul, thanks for being with us today, and thanks for all you're doing on that. And those of you watching this, thank you. Think about this and how you can make yourself available to this service and make your practice even easier. I'm Terry Brock, and on behalf of